Hello everyone, this is going to be my sketchbook tour and actually my voice reveal in one video. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She's crying. She's fine. She's just dramatic. Okay, so we're going to start with the opening page. I put some stickers here just for, I don't know, it felt blank. And then we have started January 3rd, 2025. So this took me like a little over 6 months. My dog's here too. Ended, what is it? July. Oh my God, I don't know what today is. 22nd? I hope. 2025. So I didn't have many goals for this sketchbook. I mostly just wanted to finish it in 2025. That was it. So I have sketchbook number 3 in like the magazine type letters, but it doesn't look that good. First page, I have this monster thing and this kind of like abstract cat. Also, everything in this video you can probably find on Pinterest, but if I actually made it myself, I'll tell you that. But otherwise, you can find all of this on Pinterest. But I did not trace anything in this book. So, then we have a Snoopy page, because he's just kind of the best, honestly. This with Posca markers, so it like went, like the page warped a little bit when it dried. Then this pepper, right? Yeah. I like how this one turned out, but I'm not very good at like colored pencil shading. It's really like splotchy, but it's okay. We'll get better. Then I have a few Batman things, like Batman was here, and just a really bad but simple Batman doodle. And then this cat. And this is a Billie Eilish page, so it's like 3 lyrics. 3 lyrics of 3 different songs, and then when we all fall asleep, where do we go? Because all the songs in the background are from that album. Yeah, I really like this page. It took quite a while to like write all of that out. And then we just have some doodles, I guess. I drew this one on construction paper and then cut it out and put Posca paint behind it. Then I did, this one is in pencil and this one's pen. So just some bugs and then a dog, because my friend told me to draw a dog. And then this was for Valentine's Day. I just wanted to do a little like simple page. I really like this page. It's just 2 fish. So this one's orange and has a blue background, and this one's blue and has like a yellow and orange background. So they're kind of correlating with each other. This was just kind of a funny. Oh my God, my camera fell. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to drop you. Sorry. There. Okay. I'm sorry if it falls again. It's like a stack of books and an unsteady tripod. So we have a duck that I drew on a different piece of paper and cut out, some highlighter stuff around the page. This was a marker, Sonic, and then a little like bunny doodle. And then some space stuff, a planet, alien. I ignore that, please. I just please. My sister drew this and gave it to me, so I stuck it in here. And this is just some like scraps of stuff. This was from Valentine's Day for my friend. Then I have Donatello. And it like transferred onto this page a little bit because of this. This is just the, oh my God, sorry. This is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. And my brain is blinking, but it's like the symbol that Hiccup wears, I think, like on his shoulder pad, if I'm not mistaken. Not that page. Oh, sorry. This is just Spider-Punk and March, and I was gonna do, like, I have a Spider-Man calendar, and I was gonna draw whatever Spider-Man was on that, like, calendar page. Like, I was gonna put a page in here for that month, but I just ended up only doing this one, so enjoy Spider-Punk. I like these letters a lot, and I was pretty proud of this, because I had never drawn him before, so that was nice. Just some stars and stuff. Moon, sun, yeah. Of course, we have Baymax. Who does not love Baymax? He's so sweet. And then just skip a couple pages. I tried to draw Moon Knight, but I hate how these turn out, or how they turned out. They just don't look like Moon Knight. Like, this one kind of does, but the eyes are messed up, and this one just doesn't at all, so please ignore this page. I did this, I don't remember when I did this, I don't know where I was going with that, but there's just some, like, shapes in the background, and then it's just pencil sketches of, like, a duck, or I think it's a duck, might be a goose, I think it's a duck, and a pigeon, like a goofy, derpy pigeon, which I like. This one just, I clearly got lazy with this page. It's literally an empty envelope, but it's okay. It's okay. This was just a little doodle. And this page, I think, turned out really good. I did it while I was watching, like, Pirates of the Caribbean, and it took me, like, a whole movie. Ignore that. I tried practicing, like, people. Like, I found pictures of people on Pinterest and tried to draw them, but I don't know. They don't look very good to me. I like this one. She turned out okay, but the eyes are still kind of lopsided, but yeah. And then I drew a crow. Yeah, he looks pretty good. I like him. Yeah, I drew a crow. Then I drew a little, like, goldfish with headphones on a piece of construction paper, and a stingray over here. I was doing, like, kind of a fish page, I guess, sea page. I have some, like, doodles I did for the background and different colored markers. Please don't look at that. It's so bad. I'm not even gonna talk about it. But I like the pea shooters. I like the pea shooter. If you ever played Plants vs. Zombies, you know. This was just a little monkey page. I like how these turned out. I colored this one in with colored pencil, but left this one in just, like, graphite regular pencil. And then I did pen down here and just put the word monkey, because, you know. I cut out some twisting. Sorry. I cut out some newspaper and glued it on that page, and then I just drew a bird with, like, a little blue background. I really like this bird. I think it turned out good. As you'll see, I draw a few birds in this book. This was a spiral, which I liked, and then I just did the same color on this page with a skull and it's just an 8-ball. I mean, it could be a magic 8-ball, but I think it's just an 8-ball. And then just, like, a little vine, I guess, and a star. Both these pages are in crayon, which was really fun. I just don't really like the texture of it, because it was, like, oil pastels. Like, the yellow is an oil pastel, but these are crayon, so. I finally got new markers, yay! So I had to make sure I knew what each of them looked like, so I just put them all on this page. And then I used those markers to draw this snake, I guess. I kind of like how it turned out. It's alright. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. I drew a few, like, dumb comics. So this one's like, okay, who's crying today? And it's a cloud talking to other clouds. And this one, it was originally how to, not October, what is it? December 1st, but I changed it to October 1st because I like October better. And so it's like 11:59 p.m. on the 30th of September, and then they're waiting, turns 12, so it's October 1st, and he's like happy and there's a ghost. Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but I like it. These are just, I don't know, simple doodle page with markers as the background. This was for my dad, and then he also wanted me to draw this cat, so I don't love how it turned out, but it's okay. Yeah, so I drew these on a different piece of paper and cut them out, and then stuck them on this paper. And of course, marker is the background, because they were like the only markers I had other than Posca markers. Oh, let me just cover that up. Yeah, that's my friend's phone number. So I put some, like a little ticket and, what are they called? Receipts, my goodness. And then I made a driver's license for a cat. And this is a tag off a shirt that I got, because you know what? You're gonna learn this about, I love the Peanuts, okay? Especially Snoopy. And then just a little dragon that I cut out and put in here. And then this is my, like, dad's page, I guess. He wanted me to draw this Snoopy with a little Woodstock on his head. And this cat, which I had to put in the note that this is totally off center, and I was aiming for it to be centered, and apparently I can't see. So my sister wanted me to draw this one, so I did that. And then, oh no, we skipped ahead. This is my mom's page. I really like how this one turned out. I was scared to draw that one like for forever, and then my mom wanted it, so I was like, well, I guess we gotta try. And I like it. I really like it. And then I added some post-it notes around this alien with some Posca marker doodles. This was, if you know this song, you are wonderful. I hope you have the best day. If you don't, I still hope you have the best day, but this is my favorite song, and it's a Queen song. So, then my grandma gave me these, like, she let me rip pages out of some magazines she has, and then I tried to do this page as like window panes, but since I only have children's scissors that are like this big, the cutting is a little rough, but it's alright. It's okay. I like these trees, and I like these wind turbines. Yeah. This is my OC. Her name is Chicken Little. Yeah. If you want to read this, you can. She's 5'8" and 16 years old. Yeah, this is her. I forgot to glue her in, so I'm gonna do that in a minute. This worm page I really like. I like that it like takes up the whole like this was where my sketchbook was getting flat, so I was like, okay, I have to take opportunity of this and like make one all the way across. So I did that. I like kind of taped. I used a piece of paper to like, yeah, you can see that. That's my system. But it's just this it was like from Burger King, so I cut it out and stuck it in here, but I don't like how it looks, so I am covering it up. Another bird, as you can see, with some stars around it. And then this is my super duper awesome comic that I drew at like my dad's physical therapy place. So, oh my god, you can't even see. I'm so sorry. Here, hold on. There. This person says morning. Other person says good morning. The vent like turns on. You can see humming. And then they're like, is the heat on? And I go, yeah, it came on last night. Why? He goes, it's June. Why is the heat on? It's just a dumb little comic, but I like it because it was so cold, like where I live in June for a little bit. I was like, hello? I thought it was supposed to be hot. Now it's like 100 degrees every day, and I'd prefer if it was cooler. So, this is just a little thing I did. Put nerd in the middle because, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle page. I kind of love this page. It took forever, but I love it. And then I'm actually wearing this shirt right now, but I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shirt, so I stuck the tag in here. Just a little, I don't know, a guy, I guess. I don't know. He's alright. I like his tail, but I don't really like him as much. I really didn't know what to do for this page, so I just stuck some things in it. And I was trying to create a new character, but this is literally the only time he shows up. So this is Alex. Say hello and then say goodbye. And then I saw this on Pinterest. Well, oh yeah, well, okay. So I actually made this guy. Like, he's not from Pinterest. He's from my imagination, so. But this is, like, everything else is from Pinterest. Like I said, this is just a receipt, and it just says, doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Yeah. And then this is, my sister wanted me to draw these, so I did 2 little rabbits. Nice little T-Rex guy. I like how this turned out a lot. Like a Nike kind of sticker. I just drew it on a separate piece of paper and stuck it in here. A little knight helmet in pencil. This is a platypus. I'm not sure what this is, but I like it. This is just a gorilla, I guess. I like how this one turned out. I kind of rushed it, but it's still okay. I was trying to find my art style, so I looked up some drawings of 2 creators I like. This was Bubbly, so I copied one of their drawings, and then Doodle Days. I love their drawings and their channel. You should absolutely go watch their videos. So I copied some of theirs, and I took, hold on, I skipped a page, sorry. So I was like, I like cartoonier styles, rounder heads, more pronounced eyes, simple clothing, brighter colors. So I started to practice some like expressions all through here, body shapes. I did some hair over here, and I tried doing a hand, and it looks awful. And then I tried to put some of these things together, and I was like, yeah, this is why we need practice. Then on the next page, I made my own character. Hey, this is Eddie. You can read this if you like. He's pretty cool. He looks like a nice guy. He's got like a collared shirt, a tie, and then a sweater over it. And yeah, I like how he turned out. I did some construction paper as his background. And then I did more construction paper on this side, so this is like a really thick page. But that's okay. And I just drew a little, like, clown, I guess. Clown? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Because we watched Toy Story 3, and you know, like, the sad clown? Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm inspired, and I drew a clown and then some stuff over here. This is Eddie again. I drew him from memory on a separate piece of paper, and I think he turned out pretty good. This duck is apparently going through it, and a candle, and a banana sticker. And then this is the guy from Wreck-It Ralph. My sister wanted me to draw him, so I like how he turned out. I actually did okay with the coloring with colored pencils. This is just a little, like, swan and I guess a lemon. Then on this page is awful, I'm so sorry. Like a frog, and I like the chicken, but it's just such a boring page. I asked you guys in a short like what you want me to draw, and someone commented Kirby, so I drew that. And then someone commented a bee, so I also drew that. And this was my little, like, colored swatching page, I guess. Open at your own risk. It's just Dive Won't Be Kid drawing. Yikes. Yikes is right. And then someone commented that they wanted me to draw the mouse from If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, like, on top of a giant cookie. So I tried doing that. Oh my god, another bird. Who's surprised? Not me. Yeah, I drew this from this is my actual art. Like, I found the picture on Pinterest, but like it was an actual photo of a real bird. It wasn't someone else's drawing that I just kind of copied down. But yeah, I like how this turned out. I think his beak should have been a tad longer, but it turned out pretty good. I did this nerd in like a cool font and did some dripping orange in the background. This was for my dad's video, and I was experimenting with like if I ever had merch or like was signing something like with the name nerd, I could just do like a little stick figure in place of the R. And then I drew this juice box, which I really like. I don't know how well you can see it. I drew this from an actual picture, so again, not someone else's art that I just like copied down. It is missing a finger, but in the in the image, her finger, it just goes behind the ball here, but I just kind of didn't see that, so 4 fingers, yeah. This is just like a page, I guess. There. I drew just a bunch of random doodles. I don't know. We have Deadpool, a monkey, tails, a Hobie, a shrimp, a cat, stars. Yeah, just a fun little page held together by a banana sticker. Oh, I love this page. This is probably my favorite spread. I drew this fish from an actual picture, and then drew in its background with stars and stuff. And then I cut out these pages from the magazines because I thought it kind of correlated. I don't like this, but I think it turned out okay, but I don't like it. And then I don't even know what's going on here, but yeah, I wrote I hate this, but it's okay. Yeah, just ignore that. This is Nimbus, the seal. He's adorable. Yeah, that's all I got for this page. And then this gecko I drew from an actual, I guess it's not a gecko, it's a lizard. A lizard I drew from an actual picture. And this grasshopper that I cut out. Yeah. Some more dumb comics. So this guy told me a joke once at school, and he just kept repeating it every time he saw me. So what does a fish say when it hits a wall? So I have this waterfall, and then damn, the fish hits the wall, and that's what he says. That's what he says when he hits a wall. And then this one's, what did the daughter corn say to the mother corn? And they're in the house watching TV. And she goes, where's popcorn? Yeah, that's honestly terrible jokes, but and this, okay. I love this page. So this is the band Rage Against the Machine, and then one of their songs is Killing in the Name of. And so I was listening to it one night, like right before I went to bed, and this image just popped up in my mind. I was like, okay, I'm drawing that tomorrow. And here we are. Yeah. It's a good song. Oh my god, I hate this page. It's like the ugliest page in here. But I like the pixel art, I do. But I was trying to do a silver background, but the marker died. And then the other pages, yay, I got alcohol markers. Woo! So I put them all in here. This is just a letter I wrote. And then this is a bunch of like receipts and tags and stuff. Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man, Snoopy, what else? And birds, that's right. Will make it into every single one of my sketchbooks. That's what I think. And then this is just a little skull with some doodles. I drew it on a separate piece of paper and taped it in. Oh my god. Okay, this is Iron Man. I tried, okay? I tried. I drew this one from a real picture, not from someone else's art. I drew this one from someone else's art, but oh my gosh, I love this one so much. It turned out so good. and he has like little blue and purple highlights on him. I love that page. Then we have Lego Batman. My sister wanted me to draw Venom, and my dad wanted me to draw Lego Batman, so ignored the bleed through, but I did some Harry Potter spells on this page. And then we have Tom and Jerry split down the middle. I don't know, it turned out okay. Like, you know what it is, but like, I don't know, something about it. Just like one of these from like Home Depot, the paint cards or whatever, TJ Maxx card, Duncan card, or sticker, I guess. This is what I used every time like I drew with alcohol markers. I put this page behind the page so that it wouldn't bleed through as much. And I have this crow. Again, another bird. I really like this page. Kind of hate this page. Thought I was gonna do like the whole background in pen, and I was like, oh my god, that's gonna take forever. Never mind. I did a marker and like a little swirl on a TJ Maxx receipt, and a flower and pen, and then I did a red background. I really like this page too. It's all pen, so the texture's kind of like funky. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. So this is my hand, and then this is the same hand, just flipped. So this one's like the pen fills in the hand, and then this one, the pen fills in the background. Then just some more pen stuff. I had to get out of my own head because I was like, oh my gosh, I have to finish this soon. I was stressing, so I don't like how this lighthouse turned out, but it's whatever. Some tomatoes and Posca. This is where I found it on Pinterest. Ellie Hope 123 was the username that I found. So it's a Robin from Stranger Things going alien civilizations. Oh my god, alien civilizations, and then Nancy going, oh of course, like annoyed with her. This is an orange, lemon, and a lime. I like this page a lot, actually, and the bleed through, it looks cool. And then this is a little bunny, I assume. Oh, just a little jellyfish and some stars with Posca. No, not Posca, oh my god. Oh yeah, sorry. These were both alcohol markers. The light blue is alcohol marker, and then the dark blue's pen. And then the song Alien Blues, my teeth are yellow, but I didn't write the word yellow, I just had the teeth yellow. Oh my god, I was gonna say pasted. I glued in some more magazine pictures and drew some fish with alcohol markers. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, of course. He had to make an appearance. He's my favorite Spider-Man, actually. So, just a little pen drawing of, like, sardines, and then alcohol marker and colored pencil of blueberries. Yeah. This is the diner lyrics, and then the phone number she says at the end, Billie Eilish. Her song, The Diner, yeah. And then, in Die Wimpy Kid, the third book, The Last Straw, he ends the book with the end, like, in giant letters, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. And then, yeah, this is the end of it. So, ta-da! I hope you liked it. I spent, like I said, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, 7 months. Oh my god, that's terrible. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. I'll be getting a new sketchbook soon, and I'll film that, so yeah, bye. See you in the next one.